faculty, and welcome to the General Education Committee's training covering the use of the Teamwork rubric. This is the third of 6 trainings, each covering the use of rubrics as a tool to promote a different core competency. These videos are designed to help with the assessment of Laredo College's general education competencies. These outcomes are aligned with the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. Assessment of general education helps LC maintain accreditation. In this training, we will address the following elements of teamwork: required courses, the definition, specific outcomes, how to submit sample, why we need to see complete sample, student artifact, and self-peer assessment, and of course, your quiz. Unlike communication and critical thinking, only selected core courses are required to assess teamwork. Courses in the communication, life and physical sciences, and creative arts foundational component areas are required to assess teamwork. This includes courses in English, biology, chemistry, physical science, engineering, and geology. At Laredo College, teamwork is defined as an activity in which students consider different points of view and work effectively with others to support a shared purpose or goal. When assessing the teamwork competency, rubrics are of the utmost importance. It is important to keep in mind that rubrics are not just tools used for grading, but also for assessment data. Furthermore, grading will be more objective and fair when assessments are designed with the rubric in mind. Student teamwork artifacts should be able to show an assessor the quality of contribution to the team, attitude towards others, and engagement of the randomly selected student. Assessors will not only view the final product, but more importantly, they must view the entire process, including comments and feedback from the entire team about the selected student. Assessors can evaluate the entire teamwork process when the instructor utilizes the self-peer assessment form found on the Laredo College General Education website. If assessments do not use this form or in other ways are not aligned with the rubric, then any results may be skewed and may impede rather than aid the process of accreditation. The first form of the self and peer assessment form designates all team members. Students will fill in their name and discuss their contribution to the team. They will continue by filling in the names of their team members and recording their perception of the members' contributions to the team. On this slide, you can see an example of a completed form. 1. As you can see, the team member wrote in their name on the self row, followed by the other team members. In the example provided, student Mary Long is evaluating her team, Araceli Escamilla, as was selected for general ed assessment. To aid in the assessment, we ask that faculty indicate which student in the group was selected for assessment. You can highlight, circle, or in any other way show which student the assessor is scoring. In this example, you can see that the selected student is highlighted. When grading teamwork, the assessor looks at the team members' perceptions of the selected student. Therefore, it is important to have not only the selected students' forms, but the forms of their teammates as well. If we look at our example of the selected student, Araceli Escobedo, here we can see what the assessors will evaluate for her sample, including Form 1, for all of her teammates as well. Although the members placed names in different orders, the name Araceli Escobedo was highlighted on each form by the faculty. This clearly indicates to the graders which student they are to evaluate. The next 3 pages comprise Form 2, and they will provide team members with an opportunity to score each other on the components of teamwork, contribution to the team, attitude towards others, and engagement. The first element to look at is the criteria, which is found on the upper left-hand side of the page. The first page allows team members to score each other on contribution to the team activity. The next element are team members' names, and there are up to 6 columns provided. Students begin by typing or writing their names in on the first column, followed by the names of the others. Instruct students to read the criteria and descriptions of the scores of 4, exceeds expectations, 3, meets expectations, 2, partially meets expectations, and 1, does not meet expectations. If completing the assessment form in a Word document, students may use the pull-down button feature to apply the appropriate score. If they are working off of paper copies, they may write in the appropriate score. The first page of Form 2 allows members to score each other on the quality of contribution to the team activity. Before starting, students should enter their name above the column that reads, Your Self-Score. Then they should enter in the other students' names in the order that they were entered on Form 1. After entering the names the first time, they will automatically appear on the next 2 pages. After entering the names, students will score each other on quality of contribution. Students may score a 4 for exceeds expectations, a 3 for meets expectations, a 2 for partially meets expectations, and a 1 for does not meet expectations. For this criteria, a student may earn a 4, exceeds expectations, if they are instrumental in helping the team accomplish its goals. The team and the team member performed beyond expectations. The team member exhibited leadership and completed all assigned tasks by the deadline. Work accomplished is thorough, comprehensive, and advances the project. They may proactively help other team members complete their assigned tasks for a similar level of excellence. Students may be scored a 3, meets expectation, if team member helped the team accomplish its goals. The group and team member met expectations. The team member completed all assigned tasks by the deadline. Work accomplished is thorough, comprehensive, and advanced the project assigned to him or her. Students may be scored a 2, partially meets expectations, if the team member did not help the team accomplish its team goals. The group or the team member did not meet expectations of the group assignment. The team member completed some of the assigned tasks by the deadline. Work could have been more thorough. Students may be scored a 1, did not meet expectations, if the team member did not participate in the assigned group activities. The takeaway from this criteria is that students who score a 4 generally go above and beyond in the project, including taking a leadership role. Students who score a 2 or 1, on the other hand, did not complete all of the assigned tasks or did not do so in a timely manner. The next criteria on the form is attitude towards others. For this criteria, a student may earn a 4, exceeds expectations, if the team member treated fellow team members courteously and with respect and honored all viewpoints of fellow team members. The team member promoted harmony or managed conflict effectively within the group. Students may be scored a 3, meets expectations, if team members treated fellow team members with courtesy and with respect and honored all viewpoints. Students may be scored a 2, partially meets expectations, if the team member treated fellow team members courteously and with respect, but did not honor the viewpoints of others. The students may be scored a 1, did not meet expectations, if the team member was disrespectful to other team members. The takeaway from this criteria is that students who score a 2, 3, or 4 treat others with respect. Students who score a 4 versus a 3 also managed conflict within the group. Again, taking more of a leadership role. A student who scored a 1 was disrespectful in speech and or behavior. The last criteria on the form is engagement. For this criteria, a student may earn a 4, exceeds expectations, if the team member was fully engaged in the work of the team. For example, attended all team meetings and arrived on time to the meetings, was prepared having researched the assigned topic or task, coordinated or led several team meetings, was enthusiastic for the team project, and inspired other members of the team. Initiated insightful discussion for peers to emulate. May have completed extra work that other group members were assigned. Students may be scored a 3, meets expectations, if team member was engaged in the work of the team. For example, attended all team meetings and arrived on time for most of the meetings, was somewhat prepared prior to group meetings, was enthusiastic about working on the team project. Students may be scored a 2, partially meets expectations, if the team member was not engaged in the work of the team. For example, missed 1 or more team meetings, but did not provide prior notice, was not prepared for material prior to attending team meetings, did participate during team meetings but did not show enthusiasm. Students may be scored a 1, did not meet expectations, if the team member was disruptive to the work of the team. For example, missed several team meetings without providing prior notice. Lack of interest in the team project resulted in disruptive behavior. The takeaway from this criteria is that students who score 4 go above and beyond in their engagement, including conducting extra resources and even completing extra work as needed, whereas a student scoring a 1 may have missed meetings as well as displaying apathy for the tasks at hand. Finally, consider sharing this rubric and forms with your students before they begin the group projects, and discuss your expectations with students. This may help produce better results in the artifact submission and, more importantly, in student learning. Best practices also include: clearly articulate your objectives, explicitly define the task, clarify your expectations, model high-quality work, and communicate performance criteria. Please take a moment to review the following questions. You will take this quiz in Canvas. A certificate of achievement will be issued to you upon successful completion of the quiz.